Hello, hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. I have my tea. I have my tablet. I have a cat. We have music. I still need to draw the mug that she drinks from. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Hi, Oz. It isn't the pages. No, 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 no. My God. I need to find a picture of my mug. That's good enough. I just need it as reference. Oh my god, Ghost! You don't need to bury your food, it's not going anywhere. You also need to make this have its own layer. I am trying to find my mouse. Good lord. I'm putting this up here. Somewhere. Oh god. It's going somewhere. I'm gonna go here. Why are you trying to bury my tea? Okay. Sorry, I have to fight with the cat. It's true. It really doesn't get old. I like this song so much. Okay, this is my new outline. Just gonna go somewhere. And make a folder. I'm gonna make a layer not in that folder. Awkward. I need you above the folder. Thanks. Sketchy, sketchy. Once my brain catches up to what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna put it over here and then move it where I need it to be. Holy. I feel like I always draw this from the same angle. I'm not sorry. It's the easiest angle for me to draw it. Not that I'm drawing it that well right now. Tragedy. The brush is so small. Yeah, Smile's alright. Like, I don't hate it, but it can't compete with this. I'll be honest. Those there. I guess I probably could have done this as like a chibi mug, but I don't really know what that would look like, actually, now that I think about it. Never thought to do that. Now this eye's too high. I'm overthinking this. It's okay. No, I won't. This song only makes me cry when I'm in the zone it plays in. What's gonna make me cry is not being able to draw the coffee mug I've drawn like 60 billion times. This all needs to be shifted up. It kind of is making me think of Bowser right now, I'm not gonna lie. Not the song, the mug. Clearing it, we're starting over. Blame it on the mug. I will. I think I also need to bring the background back. It's a pattern. It's like with my head. Okay. We're getting there and going places and doing things. Maybe I use a different. It's like noise. Woo! I'm breaking things. Oh no. It's okay. Yeah. Who's that? No. If you just draw a mug. Look, I'm trying. I'm struggling, okay? I've drawn it so many times too. I'm so annoyed. There. It's a little bit better. I have a question, actually. So, I was thinking about this earlier, and I had a conversation with somebody. It was a really, really long time ago. It was the first Starbucks I ever worked at. And I had mentioned something about how I always worry I'm wasting a lot of my time, right? But then I asked, I was like, but if you enjoy the time that you waste, was it really a waste of time? And he was adamant that it absolutely was. Even if you're having fun, a waste of time is always a waste of time. But I disagreed. I feel like if you're enjoying the time that you waste, it's not necessarily a waste of time, because enjoying yourself is an important thing to do. Do you agree? That's fair. I personally wouldn't say it's the only meaningful aspect, but I do semi-agree with that. That's fair. Yeah. I don't mean to sound preachy, if that's the way it came across. I just meant, like, I think it's a little silly if you're gonna... Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, you and the other guy. Yeah, he was a regular, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't dislike him after the conversation, but it was kind of like weird to have someone tell me, oh yeah, no, you're just wasting your time, and you'll always be wasting your time if you're not doing something like productive. And I was like, that's stressful. Why would you why would you do that to yourself, you know? I want to be able to like enjoy things. I got my eye. My eyes have been super fucking irritated lately. Like, really, really dry. He definitely isn't. He was an older guy. Like, really old. Generally very nice, but... I don't know. This needs to come in a little bit. There. You sure you're in the right country? Yeah. We've actually been having a heat wave again. We're gonna sketch this through first. Every time I draw the teeth for this, it always looks really goofy to me. Okay. I don't dislike this. If I get rid of all that, we're good. I'm satisfied with this. This line needs adjusting. I can't wait until I can finally make emotes for my channel. I can't do it until I reach the milestone for YouTube's statistics. They don't think I'm cool enough to make my own emotes yet. Which is fair. Who am I to argue? So she's gonna have to come out here. And we will fix and adjust. It's better. And now we take the mug, zoom, 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 and it goes over here. Look at him. Not that you can really see him with all the color from the okay, this we can re-enable and clear. And we'll use that as the color layer. Hello, welcome in. It's funny that they censored it, but that's like the search term that people keep finding my Outlast video through. Welcome in. Okay. How do I want to do this? My day's been going alright, how about you? That's good, so long as it wasn't bad. Am I an animator? I mean, I've done some animating, but I wouldn't really call myself an animator. Like, I've done this screen. Like, I drew this, but I wouldn't really say I'm an actual professional animator. I just enjoy drawing. Yeah, I'm right, I was Mrs. Ass with this. That's fair. Increase the brush size because we're just gonna fill it. I could just... Well, that opacity being at 100 really did not mean anything, did it? Oh, you know, it might actually help if I put the opacity up on the actual layer. Cool. Yeah, as I say, this isn't the Xenos fight. I wasn't gonna correct you. I mean, if you want to go kick his ass to this song. Yeah, there's a couple that sound really similar. Some of the songs from 14. But then they also, there's a lot of overlap between 14 and 16. I could have just filled the selection. This is fine. That's true. And he worked on them at the same time, so... Yeah, I think he said he's never gonna do it again. Which I don't blame him. That's a lot. That's a lot of music to compose all at once. Pretty crazy. I need this just to be in the middle here. Need to drag that color into the other two. Above that. Actually, we're just gonna select that whole area. Where's my tea? Glorious. I just need to fix the line work on it. It should, honestly, mostly be good. I don't have any, like, legitimate shading on it yet, though. I don't like that. I like kind of love-hate vector layers. I don't know how I feel about them. It kind of fixes the line for you, but also can be kind of a pain to get it exactly the way you want it, because it'll like, when it adjusts, it's not always perfect, I guess. Like that.
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme s'envole dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, didim, didididilam, lutes seradodidam, seram. Dim, dim, da da da, dim, da da da, da-di-dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans la obscur, trouble de rature, courbera et fait. Clair, obscur, gloire des hauts peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courbera et fait. Clair, obscur, gloire des hauts peintures, trouvera sans elle.
I didn't realize I was being picked up on my mic. My bad. Shit. I don't think I can adjust a vector layer like that. Wonderful.
To all of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before to lead those who walk after.
Why is my cat?
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose.
I don't remember.
Walk free.
Okay.
Walk free. Walk free. Believe the
I've done a pretty significant version of it.
land's alive. So believe.
My hand? could not shake for that. That's a fantastic.
Now open your eyes while our plight is repeated. Still
I need to find the original color there.
lost in hope, we lie defeated.
Boy. Here it is.
Our souls have been torn and our bodies forsaken, bearing sins of the past, for our future is taken. Born of strife, these trials dissuade us not. Words without sound, these lies betray our thoughts. Mind by a plague of devil and
Need to get the rest of her hair.
judgment binds all we hold to a memory of scorn. Tell us why, given life, we are meant to die. Help us in our cry. Witness, suffer, borrow, reason, follow, suffer, wonder, listen, whisper, shoulder, to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new gift doth grow. In the same fleeting moment thou must live, die, and know.
Mm. Yeah, kinda. Not usually, but yeah. Seems like it is today. It happens though. People got lives, you know? I don't expect people to always be able to show up. So. No, that ain't it. You know, like it? I love this song.
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive. So believe.
Oh, you like Heidelman's version? I like both. Your fielding.
Now open your eyes while I
Imagine having a life. Yeah, I can't relate. You're right.
still deaf to our cries, lost in hope we lie defeated.
But no, I spent a lot of today, like, planning what I would like to do for streaming. Like, the games that I want to get and things like that. Because I'm actually starting to really run low on... Jesus. I don't know what any of these layers are right now. I think they're all her eyes. I'm running low on the games I haven't played on the channel. I do need to finish Claire Obscure. We haven't gotten Game Pass again yet, though. But we'll see. I don't know where this is.
Judgment binds all we hold to a memory of scorn. Tell us why,
Is it alt? I think it's alt to click.
we are meant to die. Help us in our pride.
No. But I'd lose my house in 14. Oh no. If you're gone for 30 days, they demolish your house. No, it's not. I always get the email within 30 days.
to bear rapture and sorrow, to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow, yet in one fleeting moment
And why do my emails say within the next 7 days? Oh no. I feel like you're telling me a lie.
thou must live, die, and know.
No, I don't think I would give up a month of 14 to get Game Pass. Like, it kind of sucks because I haven't been on a lot lately, but that's because whenever I am on, there's not a whole lot I can do. Because even going to, like, another world to, like, server hop, the time that I'm usually on, while I parry, the time that I'm usually on, even on other servers, it's dead. Because I'm awake and online at the, like, the exact time frame that people are asleep in the US. They could. I might have to be honest. I love that none of the coloring lines up with where the bones actually are in her hand right now. It's okay. You said it looks like your mouse? I have an EU so. I don't remember where we got it. I had a Steel series that looked almost exactly like it too, but that one wore out really fast actually. Like I would press my left click or my right click, and that's why I was having so many issues moving in 14, because I move with my mouse. So I would use a Corsair Scimitar. That's her. No, my SteelSeries mouse, like it was either the right click or the left click. I think it was the right click though, because I always ADS in shooters. So like I was struggling in shooters and I was struggling in 14 because when I moved with a mouse in 14, I would click and I wouldn't move anywhere. So I was sitting in AoEs. I'm just getting my fucking shit rocked. So we had to replace it. But it looks the same. Have I tried moving with WASD like normal people? Sometimes. Occasionally. Like if I still need to click on something, I'll use WASD. But usually I don't need to click on something because all of my targeting stuff is assigned to other keys. So if I need to target myself, it's Q. If I need to target the first, like in a regular light party, if I need to target my tank, it's E. If I need to target any of my DPS, it's R and F. And then it's Control Q, Control E, Control R, and Control F for the other 4 in a full party when I'm healing. So that way I don't need to worry about trying to click on them. I'll still click on them sometimes because trying to remember, like trying to count down how far I need to go, that's a struggle. Indian Universal Depression. It is a pretty good song. Hey, how you doing? You are correct. More bones. Training. Where above this? Already being mouse. There's so many good tracks. And it's like Shadowbringers and Endwalker for me. mean, there are plenty of songs I really like from Dawn Trail, though. Still need to correct this side of her hair. It's lacking. I do have, oh, it's somewhere. I don't, because I drew it on an iPad, but my old, like, video starting screen, not for, like, live streaming, but for, like, my actual recorded videos, I did draw, like, my entire keyboard. Like, I literally drew my desk. It was my keyboard, my mouse at the time, and then I had this, like, coffee mug that would, it had a hot plate. I nearly melted a controller on it once because I didn't realize it was, still on. And it was, like, pressure activated. Oh, whoops. But, yeah. My old video starting screen was, my old desk. And I had my whole keyboard on there. Yeah, I use a 60%. Which... not gonna lie, I miss having arrow key. You remember that screen? Sometimes I forget how long you've actually been watching my channel. I love how flat the fun looks compared to the rest of it. Been here since the Twitch days? Yeah, the Twitch days where my screen was black on Twitch because they wouldn't let me stream at a regular bitrate. I've been thinking about streaming to... because I don't bully you. I bully you in 14. That's different. I have to bully you in 14 because you're making my job as a healer harder. I'm gonna use the doodle page to design her other faces. And then hang on. I'm actually going to You're making it easier by doing more damage and ending the fight faster. You can't deal more damage if you're dead. Yeah, math. If you're dead, you're doing no damage. Look. I stand by what I said, right? This isn't gonna work. I'm like trying to draw a different face, and it's not about to happen like this. I'm very good at keeping you alive, but I also have to try and keep other people alive, not just you. What if I just like... Where? That's her eyebrows. That's part of her eye. That's part of her... That's a lot of different pieces going on. Other people will be fine, they just have to dodge the AoE. Like you should be doing, Oz! But keep in mind, you're not the only DPS that does this. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. You. Yeah. And you. I almost merged visible layers. God, that would have been a catastrophe. Okay. Yeah, I just have to find, like, everything. I didn't say you're not good, but I will say you definitely make it interesting. Where are her eyes? So girl's gonna hop in here and be like, so I thought you started labeling your layers, and I'm gonna be like, I swear at one point I did. They're in here somewhere. What's this? Well, it's off, so I guess it doesn't... Oh, well, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing alright. You're just in time to see me forget about labeling my layers and how much of a disaster it is right now because I can't find her eyes. Look, I was doing really well about it until I wasn't, alright? I got carried away. You're grieving your sleep schedule? Yeah, and school's coming back soon. Okay. Oh shit. You're in the acceptance phase. That's tragic. That's the desk. Okay, well, this is the awkward part where her eyes are a lie. Her eyes are a lie. It's fine. Okay. Because if I merge the color balance, they just look like cake. Dude, Portal's so much fun though. Make her eyes just green. I put so much work into making her eyes look like this, and you're gonna tell me just blank them out, make them just green so they're lifeless. Can we not? Can we not do that? I think I'd rather keep them a little bit more than just lifeless. But the shading in her hair is not even done. I am all over the place. My problem is, like, I can't even, like, focus on one part of it. I keep jumping around so much. But I mean, just kind of coming together. If I can move it. Oh, whoa. She's getting there. Because of my meds. Because of my lack of meds right now, they took me off of them because of what happened. But it's okay. I have tea. Who needs medication? I need to shade her shirt. Maybe that'll make it. Maybe I'll like the line art better once I do the shading, because I can put that under the vector layer and above the old line art. So that way, I just cover the old lines with color. Problem solved. My Britishism. I mean, it's not like British tea. It's a hibiscus tea. I'm pretty sure most British tea is just black tea. Tea is nice, especially herbal teas, because I can at least have tea and not overdo my caffeine. Okay, I need it under her hair. So it can go here. I still call it a sweater, but it's most definitely not a sweater anymore. That's really funny, actually. Ghost. You doing? Alrighty, never mind. You do you, good cat. I'm not even gonna argue. It makes you sweat and it's a sweater. But, I mean, wouldn't that make you the sweater? Because you're the one sweating? I don't know, I feel like there's a flaw in your logic here. Well, I hope work is going well. And that's totally okay. You always sweat? You know what, you're right. Sweatiest DPS I've ever met. Parse's Treasure Dungeons. I never tried WoW PvP. always be parsing. I just know that whenever I play with you, I don't need to parse because I can just ask you after. Plus, I mean, I'm just usually consistently disappointed by my numbers. So I try not to. Oh, that's awesome! I'm glad the concert was amazing. That's fantastic. See, but that's why I don't DPS, because my numbers as a DPS are especially disappointing. Oh. Music. I mean, you and I can try and party finder Savage and see how that goes for us, but I don't guarantee it going well. Especially if I'm the one you're party findering with. You're better off playing with Millie than Nyx, probably. Hey, that's not true. If we made one, people would hop in. 100%, because we're not the only ones that are, like, late to progging. Actually, it's under the mug, so... I love it when I plan ahead a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Well then, you should have started progging the second Savage released. If you're gonna not trust people that are just as late as you at progging. The clock book? Oh wait, the mug clock. Okay. You'll probably prog next year, maybe. I mean, I don't know when I'll prog. I don't really have enough. I don't think I'm good enough to prog Savage. Also, thank you. I have kind of lost the plot a little bit on what I'm doing, but it's going. So, I'm trying to do harder shadows, but I don't know how I feel about it because I always do soft shadows for like almost everything. So we will see. Well, it's not that I'm worried about whether or not I can clear. It's like, I know I could clear. That's what I was trying to do the last time, but it wasn't enough. So I don't know. I just took too long to get the mechanics, I guess. I don't know. I do let the red people worry about DPS. That's why I just ask you if you want a DPS instead. If we're doing something and I end up as a DPS for any reason. Yeah, that's the one thing that's kept me from running into Party Finder for the Zilenia Extreme. Because I know I have the fight down, but when it comes to Echelon's Fall, that mechanic, I can't focus on the secondary mechanic at the same time she's like telegraphing Echelon's Fall. So without someone doing callouts for that, there's no way I can actually do it. But the downside is most people expect the supports to do your callouts, which I get because at least for me as a DPS, I usually stare at my hotbar a lot because I don't DPS often. So any DPS I do play, I end up getting like caught up trying to figure out what to press next. Nothing feels like second nature, I guess. If I was White Mage and I didn't actually have to worry about a 2-minute, it probably wouldn't be so bad. Because White Mage doesn't have a... I have not yet. I had planned to yesterday and the day before, but Thursday I was helping Big Coffee Bean's mom move. And then yesterday, I don't even know what I did yesterday. I don't remember yesterday. So, I don't know why I didn't play it. But I definitely need to. I'm at... Where am I? Because I need to get far enough to get the... No. So the first time we were helping, like, look at the place and figure out what still needed upgrading from the actual council. Oh no. In a good way? But no, the first time we were like looking at the actual house and seeing what the council needed to update still. Because the previous tenant was a smoker. So like she would smoke indoors. And we wanted to make sure there was nothing like that would make her sick. And then Thursday we were actually moving things, like heavy lifting stuff. And good lord, I wanted to cry. My leg did not like that. But no. I will probably play tomorrow. Yeah. It really doesn't feel like a gacha game. Like, the gacha's so secondary to it. But no, I need to make it far enough to get the upgrade materials for Lova. Like, that's what I'm working towards, because I have her level cap is 50, I think. So I need to get her to 60, but I can't get any of the materials because they're nowhere near me. I haven't tried Zenless Zone Zero, but I have heard good things about it. Is that just like the exact color where this go? Oh, it's maybe because I'm using the blending tool and not... I'm an idiot. It's fine. That's not news. But no, Zenless Zone Zero does look really fun. I will say that. I just haven't tried it. skip this one. You lost your 50-50 chance once, and you never played again. Yeah, I went and got them, like the first set of the upgrade materials, I guess, I got from doing like her trial thing, or whatever it is, the training stuff. Like once you unlock the character, they give you the little like tutorial for the character, and it actually gives you their upgrade materials. That's how I got her first upgrade. But otherwise. I'm using shading to get rid of dodgy line work. Yeah, I have completed the carnival. Oh, did you play Zenless and Zero, like, on mobile? Oh, you played on both. That's fair. Once I swapped from console to PC for most things, I just can't go back to console. And mobile kind of drives me nuts because my phone's not very big, and I'm kind of blind. So my eyes aren't cool enough to use mobile for anything. Oz. I can't with you, I swear. That's fair. I love small details like that. It's obviously very hard to do that. Like, that's the one thing that sucks about the Switch sometimes, because even though a lot of the games that you can play, like, on PC or on, like, Xbox or PlayStation, they're also available on Switch. Like, there are, not a lot, but there are some. They run like garbage because the Switch has, like, I think it's barely above a mobile game or a phone processor or something. I don't even know what I just tried to say there. My brain just shit itself. But you know what I mean. I hope. I think. I don't know. I don't even know if I know what I mean. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome in. You are more than welcome here. A new Judgment Cut copy? I'm not hip with the kids enough to know what you're talking about. Pause. I'm sure whoever you're talking with completely understood what you were talking about. Oh, you're right, I haven't played Devil May Cry 5. Well, thank you. I do like making people laugh, so if me laughing makes people laugh, that's good. I think my hardest part, like, hardest step for this is gonna be drawing her other facial expressions. You make it sound like I'm collecting Pokemon by laughing at them. Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, like, how are you gonna laugh at anything else? You said I kind of am. I'm not streaming on YouTube, I'm out here playing Pokemon. Just my own version of Pokemon. I don't know about you, but I much prefer laughing at other people. Oz, trust me, I know that about you. You laugh at my expense all the time. But it's okay, I can accept that. I go away and sometimes woo. SDA. I love that I said I was trying to use harder shadows this time and I literally can't. I just can't. I can't do it. This is not going according to plan. Please. Oh my god. Undo. I liked it better before. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sweating right now. It's really hot in here. I guess I am, yeah. Because there's certain parts that I like, I'll do it and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'll leave it like that. And then other parts I'm like, I don't know about this whole like hard shading. So I soften it. The crown's been yours for like a majority of this. Okay. The crown is fair game to anybody. I believe in all of you. Girl, remember this? So we're playing a Pokemon Telltale game. Right. And yes, I am a sweater. Warm in here. Give it 1,000. You know what? Most people would. Did you guys see like the craziness that happened over the Pokemon cards that were being like given out in Happy Meals at McDonald's? Hey, Telltale still sounds like Telltale, alright? Don't worry, girl. I knew what you meant. Oz is just being... It's like animal abuse? It's... Look, Oz, you can't come in here saying that after you tried to... You tried to come in and tell me that you beat Tricephalos in Night Rain by saying I beat the dog. YouTube didn't even allow it. And then you tried to say it in another way, and then YouTube still didn't allow it, so you had to message me on Discord to tell me. It was a 3-headed dog named Tricephalos. You could have just said you beat the boss, and probably would have known what you meant. Oh, wait, I'm not using the brush. A dog is a dog? Well, yeah, but at that point you hadn't fought any of the other bosses, so I would have known. Oz? I was there, I did know that. And with the way you play, there's no way you could have speedran it. I'm used to it. It's Oz. Oz bullies me. To be fair, they mapped the skills the same way they would any Dark Souls game. Hey, I literally keep you alive in games. How is that not having your back? Even when you stand in all of the red. Debatable. Why do you think I never played any Dark Souls? That's fair. Not everyone can get good. Can't hear you over my finishing Sekiro. That's fair. I wouldn't know what that's like. I gave up at Genichiro. We've gone over this. You've seen my parrying. My parrying is not good. Alright. I am pretty content with this. The PNG? Mostly just other facial expressions, which I'm kind of procrastinating right now. Contentment is the death of creativity. I would argue that self-criticism is the death of creativity, because for me, at least, I get so caught up in things I don't like about my drawings, and it makes it very hard for me to finish them. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. Entirety of Greek mythology for sleep. I've seen videos like that pop up on my feeds. I find it funny, they do always happen to show up at the exact time I'm not trying to sleep, though. That is also true. Somewhat. Until I make it not. But that's our obligatory eye doodle. Who's that? There's a pencil through. Oh my god. It sounds stupid. What? I barely moved it. That works. Alright. I need to do a sketchbook update video. But honestly, I have so many time lapses and it's not organized. YouTube, stop censoring me. But I have so many time lapses and they're not organized. So I'm losing track of like what I've already put into sketchbook updates. So I need to like, I just need to go through everything and I have to watch my other updates back and make sure I'm not just putting the same stuff in. But my time lapses are starting to put a really big chunk in my storage drives. So I gotta go through those. I want to make a mono emote. Not that we can use it yet. Well, I hope you sleep well, Oz. I will see you when I see you. And thanks for stopping by. Hey, welcome in.
Each drop a blessing from heavens above, and how as time flowed on those waters became one, streams, rivers, and
Happy mono.
reaching for the horizon and far beyond. They carry onward,
She's looking fabulous. I need to fix her hands. See, eventually what I want to do with it is have it track like the keys I press, but I think that's a whole separate program and I don't quite know how it works, so I'm hesitant to try and like incorporate it into this because I don't know exactly what that program would need or where I would need to cut a PNG to make that work. Probably just at the elbow, to be honest. Maybe it just tracks like... It'll track the button press obviously, but then maybe it just puts specific drawing. Or I can procrastinate. You know what? You're not wrong. I think for now I'm probably just gonna focus on getting at least like one other facial expression or two other facial expressions. The program, because Big Coffee Bean has a PNGtuber that he had commissioned, and he was gonna show me the program he uses for it. I might. Oh, that is not the color I thought I grabbed. Whoa. Coloring outside the lines. Oh my god. What am I doing? This is gonna be real rough. Hold up. Hide the mug. There we go. One day, eventually, I'll have her sip from the mug. That's a goal. That was a much bigger erase than it's gonna be. Maybe I did. It's fine. It's okay. I also use... it's easier to smooth out the shading. I'm getting too caught up in her sweater. I need to work on her hands. Wherever those might be. They're somewhere. In the ether. That's fair. I mean... I don't know how I feel about it right now. It's okay. But at the moment, a big problem is that the coloring for her hands is literally not on her hands. So, should probably fix that. Needs to go above you. What do you mean a different layer? The coloring? Yeah, is a different layer. I don't know where it is right now, but it's somewhere. It's in there. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's okay. Make the brush a little small. You ever stare at something so long you can't tell if you're seeing the color right? That's strong. Girl wings. I mean, we could. I could put wings on her. One thing, so, fun fact, because I main Astrologian in, I didn't realize I put that line there. I can fix that later. Since I main Astrologian in Final Fantasy, I had planned... Let me get my brain to, like, reset really quick. I have to draw this line. There. No. This needs to go here. Like this. Like this. There we go. Anyway. I had planned on, like, incorporating celestial stuff into the design for the character, right? But everything I did, I just couldn't like it. Like, I was gonna make her eyes, like, one eye a daytime sky and the other one nighttime sky. But I just couldn't do it. Like, no matter what I tried when redesigning her, I couldn't get myself to like it. Which kind of sucks because I was really excited to do it. This wasn't working though. But that's okay. Didn't need to. I like the character I made, you know? Also, if I'm like super quiet, I'm really sorry. I keep trying to make sure I'm facing my mic. We rearranged my desk not that long ago. So now, like, my mic feels like it's at a weird angle and I have to, like, look to my right to talk directly into my mic. So, if I'm very quiet, I do apologize. It's true. I keep reminding myself of that too. Like, every time I'm really dissatisfied with, like, work I've done or things that I've drawn, I try to remind myself, like, as long as I keep at it, it'll eventually get somewhere. Like, it always comes down to practice. Yeah, I gotta rearrange the desk again, because I need to fix where my mic is. It's just a really big pain in the ass to rearrange this desk. But I did finally put up my first Goetia ending. I do need to record the second one at some point. I was pleasantly surprised, though. I liked it. Like, I mean, I liked the game. That was never the issue. My biggest problem with Goetia was burnout trying to edit it. Because as much as I loved playing the game, when it came to editing it... Oh, the difference. Yeah, I wish... It's actually so heartbreaking. All of my old artwork is currently in the States. Because I really want to, like, go through and find, like, an old drawing and try and redraw it. But I don't have any of it here. Makes me sad. Super sad. That's okay. I'll eventually get it back. I just don't have the money to send to my mom to have her mail it to me. I need to find a new soundtrack to listen to while drawing too. Not that there's anything wrong with this. It's just I should probably find more music instead of playing the same thing every time. That's entirely fair. I don't blame you. Like, that's the one thing that worried me about posting this character anywhere. But I feel like it's pretty obvious she's tied with my channel at this point. I will see it eventually, and I look forward to it. Oh, that's really cool. I tried installing... Does my mouse look like that? Yeah. All of the numbers are on the inside of it, so it would be on the left of it here. But that's generally what it looks like. I was telling Oz earlier, my old starting screen for like my old videos It's actually what my desk used to look like when I still lived in the States. I just drew my desk with my keyboard and my old mouse. But I drew it on an iPad, not with like an actual drawing tablet, which, I mean, not that an iPad is like significantly lesser than a drawing tablet. Like, you can do a lot with like Procreate on an iPad. I just personally was struggling a lot with it. But I use a 60% keyboard, so Procreate is amazing. Like, for what it is, it's cheap and it's really easy to use, and it's available on like tablets. I did like it. I just struggled using it. But Procreate was like my first introduction to digital art. I also was very loose with like the shape of the bones for her hand in this, only because, one, it's not like my typical art style for her, and I was trying to keep it simple compared to what I would normally do. So like, going over her hands right now feels really weird. I don't dislike it though. But the first drawing I did, like, it cycles through on the thing I have running in the corner of the stream. Hiya! Welcome in! The first one where she's like curled up with a mug in her lap almost, that I did on Procreate. And that was the first animation I did too, like making her blink. That was the first time I did an animation in digital art. Every time I made a GIF or anything like that beforehand, like, because I had to do it for a digital design class in college, I actually hand drew everything and took pictures because I didn't have anything to do digital art with. I hope you're doing well. Honestly, it was really cool. I painted like a supernova, like a star-going supernova, so that was pretty fun. It was really stressful though, because if I forgot to take a picture at any point, because I would like paint part of it, and then I'd take the picture, and then I would paint the next part, and I'd take a picture, and then I'd paint the next part. It was so many layers of paint by the time I was done with it. And my teacher was so annoyed with me. He was like, you know, you could have just done this with this. And I'm like, I don't have that. It was really cool. And then another one I did, it might actually be in the sketchbook that I do have here with me, but it was an eye, and the iris turns into a spider, and it drops down and like turns into an explosion. It is the Final Fantasy XIV playlist. going on in the background. So it's a bunch of, thank you! It's a bunch of soundtracks from Final Fantasy XIV. And then occasionally we will get a soundtrack from, Claire Obscure. I'm an explosion was your teacher Michael Bay. No. It was just the first thing that came to mind, I guess, after I drew the spider dropping down. It wasn't like anything crazy. It was just a pencil, like a graphite drawing. Wait. There's no highlight on them yet. But that's okay. I didn't... Lord, what am I doing? That's where it is. Okay, that's it. Whoop. See? My blind ass, I cannot see shit. Oh my god. Smacking on caps lock. I'm hitting like every key except the key I need. Whoa! Like, wait. I wanted this. Fire. Oh my god. Currently, yes. Right now, the only movable thing is going to be her face. The only thing that'll change. And it's not even like her whole face, it's just the expression. So I just need to redraw her eyes, nose, and mouth. Which isn't too bad. Which I feel like I was pretty good about. I made sure not to this time, because I was really worried I would. Like, her eyes are a little bit detailed, but it's not so much that I can't, like, change them at all. The only downside is that, like, this section of her eye was done using a color correction layer instead of the way I did the rest of the eye. That's the only downside, but even then, like, it's not too bad. And then eventually, even if I do move her arms, it would just be a matter of cutting and adjusting the arm itself, like at the elbow, basically. So like I could literally like take a much bigger brush size and grab it here and just select like the hand, the arm, and the mouse. And just like, oh, well, there's no object to transform because I haven't selected the right layer. But then just like move that. No, I know. I think I'm mostly just doing it to explain it to myself. Putting my own fears to rest, okay? Oh wait, we're forgetting a very important detail. Well, one, I need to put the mug back. I feel like the mug should be shaded, but I almost always forget to shade the mug in every single drawing I've ever done of it. So I'm just gonna leave it. At least then it's consistent. But yeah, I want to put the mugs in her eyes again. Maybe I can use that as one of like the expressions though. Instead of hearts in the eyes, it's just mugs of coffee. That's true. For the most part, I feel like my light source is pretty consistent in this. It looks a little bit messy, but generally speaking, like it's coming from this direction. So it's not too bad. Yeah, the way it looks right now is just, it's like, it has a gradient effect to it. It's not actually shaded in any way right now. This is its base coloring. I keep forgetting I have that running, by the way. And I keep forgetting to update it too. Like, I've drawn so much stuff on stream since I first made that, and I need to update it with all the other time lapses I have. But I feel like by the time I finish updating it, that thing is gonna run for the entirety of a stream and not repeat. I should just ask the government to add a few days. So, this might sound really random, but it's because I'm drawing a flower. I crochet, and before I ever moved over here, I think it was for Christmas, I crocheted Big Coffee Bean and his mom scarves. And for hers, I tried to do an infinity scarf, and then where it, like, came full circle and, like, cinched together, which, to be honest, I should have just crocheted the circle in the first place and added on top of it, but we're not even gonna get into that. It's besides the point. I tried to crochet a flower. It's not the worst thing in the world. It does kind of look like a flower. But it was really funny because in the letter I wrote to her, I was like, I feel like it's pretty clear I've never seen a flower in my life, but I hope you like it. And you know what? She still wore it out everywhere. And I thought that was super sweet. It's funny though, because I miss crocheting, yes, but the main reason I miss having my stuff for crocheting is because every time I have a drawstring from like my hoodie or my sweatpants pull too far and like fall back in, I used to use a crochet hook to grab it and pull it back through, and I can't do that now. So very upsetting. I like this thing. I don't know what to do with this thing, but I like this thing. Oh, usually video game music is a pretty good shout, but there are some songs that do still end up copyrighted. I would say if you can find anything that's copyright free, or even if you're streaming through YouTube, they do have an audio library that you can try and use. But generally you'll want to look for things that are copyright free. But I usually try and play stuff that's like specific to video games. Like I'll play stuff from Final Fantasy or Zelda or things like that. Yeah, absolutely. Glad I could help. It's too bright. Like that's the actual color of my gauges, but it's too bright for her. Maybe not too bright, just too saturated, I think. Because they're also nothing like crazy. They're just what's the material called? Jesus. I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of like rubber, but it's not. Oh, they're silicone, like, tunnels that I use. I need to get new gauges, though. I need to fix this bow. I want to make a new layer. Honestly, I'm gonna leave the gauge the way it was. And I'm just gonna use this layer for the bow. You know, I didn't mean for it to look the way that it does, but I think I like it better. Hell yeah. That's funny. just opened something else. I don't even know. I need this to be the same pixels as on. I don't remember what the DPI is, but that's okay. Did I meet Lorelai? I think so. Lorelai's like the she's got like a jellyfish-esque look, right? Or like a mermaid kind of. Like she's a siren, isn't she? It was the main quest. Like, for sure. I don't think I've done the overworld event yet. Oh. My music. Once I do the overworld event? Okay. I feel like I could get away with making duplicates of the project and just changing her face in each one. Instead of doing what I'm about to try and do now, which is literally just draw a different face in different projects. Okay. Not that this is bad. I don't dislike what I drew over here, but there are smarter ways to do this. Okay. Okay. There's that. And I can open. Oh yeah, I forgot I had it flipped. How do I want to do that? Because I can't just condense the layers, because the color balance layers will get all screwed up if I do that. Where do I have her mouth? Where is that? I mean, I guess technically it should be... So it's Layer 27, but there's also another layer. Like another line layer. Well, if I get rid of 27 and then try again. Hmm. There's so many. And I'm pretty sure I can probably just erase that part of linked layer 2. Should be able to just work off 27 now, though. Actually, wait, why am I doing that? And I can just... Yeah. There is a way on Clip Studio to find a layer by selecting the line. But I can't for the life of me remember how to do that. Okay, and then I can just... This is such a convoluted way of doing this. I'm sure there is a much better way to do this, but it's okay. Start that over. I don't like that. In fact, we're gonna extra start over because we are going to... Ooh. Yeah. We're gonna use layers to our advantage. eyes so dry? Tragedy. Betrayal. Please don't. I don't want to cry. You shaking? Papa? Damn straight. Also that, unfortunately, I don't have a clown horn. I can't shake it. It will never be as bad as the pocket stew. Oh, Clive. A man of many wonders. See? Check it out. And it'll be that when she's talking in that idle. I'm gonna move this over here so I can... Success. Look at it go. Oh, my heart. Okay. No crying yet. It's when she closes her eyes for laughing. That's when it's gonna get rough. But thankfully, a majority of like the components that make her eye, I did put together on a single layer. So I can actually just duplicate again, because they all have to be separate images anyway. So I can duplicate the project again, hide the eyes, draw the new eyes in, and draw her mouth again. And I think, I don't remember what the minimum number of images is for the program I'm gonna be using. I'll have to check. It is an absolute mess. It's always an absolute mess, but it's okay. I've accepted that. Yes. Sounds like a typical day, yeah. I don't remember what color I made his shirt. Ooh, that is a bright, like, salmon pink. But you know what? It's mono. He can wear whatever he wants. Look at him! He looks so happy. He's justice. Should he have a cape? Wait, we can make it like... No, should it be yellow? Yeah. Now that needs a Super mono. Hell yeah. This is like the messiest weird cape I think I've ever drawn in my life. I don't like this color for it though. Hold on. I said Superman was based on it. Hell yeah. I'm also going to... Ooh. There we go. The outlining is not perfect, and that's okay. I love him. Okay. You can't take mono without love. You're absolutely right.
From those who've fallen to those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us.
I keep forgetting I have her wig flipped.
With one world's end as a new begin, and should our soul
Monocle's
scatter unto the wind,
okay.
still we
Eyes
shall live
are here.
on. Stand
I fooled myself. That's also not new, though. Hmm. What have I done? Everything was going so smoothly until it wasn't. Didn't I say that earlier today? You do have layer folders. But I think that's worse. That I do have them and it's still like this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh no. Can you believe I used to be a supervisor? To be honest though, at work, I'm way more organized. I'm organized to like a ridiculous degree when I'm actually working. I used to have, like, some of my baristas would get really upset if I caught them doing something they weren't supposed to. Yeah, that's probably it. Or if I'm like... It's probably because it was how I was making a living. You know, like, I had to make money to get by. And in my head I was like, well, this is how I make my money. So if I'm not organized here, I'm not going to be able to afford my rent. So... But no, my baristas used to be upset, like super upset, because I would always have the reason why they couldn't do what they were trying to do. So they hated it if I noticed, because I would not only tell them no, but they knew they couldn't get away with it again, because I would tell them why they're not allowed to do it. I think I found it. No, I didn't. I found one of them now. Hold on. What is it like? What did I do? Exactly. They want. They didn't want to know why that was wrong. Alright. My plan is clearly not going to work, so I'm gonna have to probably just erase her eyes. Because, I mean, they don't need to be there for this specific image. I mean, I can still just get rid of that. Oh, I know why. Hold on. So it's literally just that outline I have to find. I'm gonna Google it. There's a way to just select a line. Toast. You can't bury your food with the window. Please. Thank you. And then he continues. Okay. Alright, Ghost. It's getting more cursed as we go. But we found it. We found all of it. Hmm. She's gonna have eyes, it's just that they need to be closed. So I'm trying to find all the parts and erase them. So cursed. That can just go because it's not associated with anything else. Yeah. But all of this... Well, closed is in like... Hang on, I'll explain. More like this. I need to draw the eyelashes better, but... Like, not closed like blinking, closed like you're laughing really hard. Yeah. Like, I figured this would be one of the easier drawings to do. It's only difficult because of how much I shot myself in the foot trying to trying to make the eye. It's fine. It's okay. I think I'm also getting a little bit lazy with, like, how I have all the expressions but it's not like oh, this is... Oh, Genova. I thought it sounded familiar. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa, why is it line so high? I also would need to change her mouth too. Did I not? Of course I didn't. Why would I do that? Why would I make my life easier? Oh no. Okay. It's like the easy part. Look. I'm doing the best I can. I feel like, considering how horribly difficult I made it for myself, I'm doing pretty alright. Except for the fact that I just drew that on the wrong layer. But it's okay. I can redo that. It's fine. the collaborators? Hold on. Fine. Everything's fine. It's all under control. We're doing great. That's why I'm doing it to myself. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna... It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We salvaged it. Her other row of teeth? I didn't think it was that bad. But it's also, like, I'm not trying to make it super detailed. How does it look without them? I don't know. You wanna know why? Because the interior of the mouth is all one layer. And I don't feel bad about that. It's okay. I had one job. That job is to just laugh it all away. I kinda salvaged it. That's fair. fine. Look at her. Yeah, let me turn her back around. Whoa. Stop. I think she looks fine. It's fine. I haven't decided how I'm gonna make her, like, scared. I also don't know how the program works in determining what would make the scared reaction and what would make the laughing reaction. Thanks. I don't have a program to throw it into yet, because Big Coffee Bean hasn't shared it. But yeah, but it's supposed to work off of like the volume, I think. I don't really know. Big Coffee Bean's gonna share the program with me. He just hasn't done that part yet. Because he uses it. So I'll just have to ask. I'm pretty content with the progress I made today, though. At some point during the week, I'll probably go in and fix the issue with the eyes and clean up the layers. Because, good lord, I need to. See, now you understand why I haven't tried to make a VTuber model yet. Can you imagine this level of chaos? No. The eye issue is in, like, the... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. She looks fine. She's laughing. Yeah, so it'll be that when I talk. It'll be this, just idle. And then if I'm laughing, it'd be this. And then hopefully I can do like a scared or shocked version too. You know what's really funny though? The first time she ever actually showed up in any of my videos was when I was playing Ghostwire Tokyo. And I had like a little like really rough, chibi looking version of her. And that's when I like had to figure out. I had learned it like in college, but I couldn't remember because I hadn't had to use it in forever. Like how to have the transparent layer. Ghostwire Tokyo, I actually really loved that game. I had a lot of fun playing it. I thought about playing through it again because it was towards the beginning of my channel and I hadn't decided whether I wanted to stream it or record it, and I was struggling, like I've always struggled with editing, so I think I did part of it as recordings and then I finished the game as streams. But I don't know. I might play through it again, to be honest, now that I have like better audio. Because I think when I did Ghostwire Tokyo, I was still using my headset mic on my old HyperX headset, and that thing was atrocious. Yeah, good. I was doing planning for like what I want to do for the channel. Saturated coffee. It's true. And I like wrote out lists for like what games I own and what games that I want to get for like live streaming and recording and all of that. As of right now, since I don't have the money to get any new games, the lineup is kind of Dreadout, which we're streaming now during the week, and then it'd be Dreadout 2, and then maybe Resident Evil 2, because we do have that one. I have the Dishonored games, but it's really hit or miss whether I'd want to be playing them, because I've played through them like the couch. It was the most expensive game of all. It really was, but it was worth it. It's a really comfy couch. I had to sleep on it the other night because my leg was hurting so bad, and I had moved all of my stuff down, like my pillow and my blanket. I had brought it down to like recline on the couch while I was playing on the Switch. And then when I went to go to bed after streaming, I looked at the bed and I realized all my stuff was still downstairs, and I have a weighted blanket. So, and I couldn't be bothered. I was like, oh my god, my leg hurts so bad I couldn't be bothered to go down the stairs and back up. It's better today. After helping his mom move, I rested it for a couple of days, and it's doing a lot better today. I was able to actually go for a walk today, which is nice. I'm hoping they haven't called me to let me know when my MRI is supposed to be. So I'm hoping they either let me know soon or I'm calling them on Monday to find out. So, because I want to know. Like, I'm both looking forward to and worried about it, but it's fine. I need to know before I decide to get like a physically demanding job. Because I am job hunting right now. Like, I'm still looking for a daytime job to make money. But I don't want to get something that's gonna like completely demolish my skeletal system or whatever, you know? Like, I don't know if it's the bone or if it's the muscle. I just want to know. I just want to get it sorted. But thankfully, it's a lot better today. Which is more than I can ask for. Ooh. That is not video game music. The playlist finally said no, 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 no. No. Mm. That was something I could work on. Need a picture of the Dark Souls bonfire. For reference. Oh my god, I saw a picture earlier and I sent it to Oz too. Someone drew Clive with like all of the badges on his chest, looking like a Boy Scout, and I was like, this is exactly Oh my god, Peak was so much fun. I played that with my friend Fiends and Big Coffee Bean. We could not make it past the second area. And they always died before me. Okay. Yeah, if you make it past that second area, props to you, because I sure as shit can't. I couldn't figure out, like, where to go. Everywhere I went was either too far to climb up, or covered in, like, spikes and stuff. Oh no. It feels so bad for her. Oh, that was the Gerudo Valley from, like, an old Zelda game. I'm so sad because they put the GameCube emulator on the Switch too. And even then, it's only available if you get, like, the special expansion pass version of their online. And it's just like, dude, I just want to play Wind Waker again. How am I gonna do that? I think it's like a mix of bones and weapons, and then it has, like, the coiled sword. Like this one. I need a much bigger selection. That's pretty cool. People don't even know what it's about. Oh no. So the Master Sword has, like, flip. That's amazing. Okay. It doesn't help that I'm, like, leaning to the side when I try to draw this, so it doesn't actually, like, point. You just kind of like, meh. Oh, man. And it's got like a little like spot because there's a Triforce towards the bottom of it. That's before the could use a symmetry tool to do this. Why do I always do everything in a way that makes it more difficult for myself? Why do I do that? The world may never know. Okay, I need to move this over. Okay, well, not what I meant to do, but that's fine. It all worked out anyway. Self-inciting handicap. It's like that meme. The person sticking the stick in the bike. I can't even ride a bike. I never learned. But there's a reason for that. My sister taught me going across a hill. Yeah. So, okay, get this. My sister tried to help take the training wheels off my bike. Like, I did start to learn with training wheels, but when it came time to take the training wheels off, she only was able to get one, and my parents were busy, so she couldn't get the other one off. So she decided to just leave it there and only take the one off. And then she taught me going across a hill, not up the hill, not down the hill, across the hill. And the side of the bike that was facing the bottom of the hill was the side without the training wheel. So I busted my ass. It's so bad that I just decided to stop. Still funny. It's still funny to this day. Except for the fact that I can't ride a bike. And I've always wanted a motorcycle. I know. We planned to get a bicycle, like, there was, at one point, I wanted one, when I was still living in the States, but I could never afford one. So, we do, eventually want to get me a bike. Meanwhile, like, Big Coffee Bean was an athlete growing up. He was cycling, he was playing rugby, he was playing hockey, he was doing everything athletic. Could not be more opposite. You got hit by a car? Oh no. That sucks. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay, like, generally speaking. Besides being shaken up, obviously. Yeah, gosh, my oh no. I mean, that's fair. Bikes are expensive. I mean, obviously there'd be more to this, but this is essentially, like, the idea I had behind, like, the tattoo I always wanted. The Dark Souls bonfire, but the Master Sword. Sword. Because I can't talk. Master Sword. Instead of the coiled sword, and then I need to find a good image of the Wizards and Warriors 3 Knight. Because that is old. Damn. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. All that's coming up is like memes about wizards. Thanks. Holy shit, dude. So funny. All the images are so small because the game's so old. But he's like... Hang on, because he's about to be real tiny compared to this sword if I'm not careful. Let's just, scale this down a little bit. Essentially, the knight from Wizards and Warriors 3. Like a little... He really did have like a triangle for the head though. The image is so small. Okay. I never got to fight the dragon. Damn. But you have to go, in this game, you have to go to, Magnificent Helmet, yes. You had to go to the Knights Guild, you had to go to the Thieves Guild, and you had to go to the Wizards Guild. And get all these powers. It's hard to see. It'd be kind of like this, I think, if I were to try and draw it. It's kind of hard to see, like, the actual grate on the front of the helmet. It's really hard to see it. But the crouch was the funniest thing. Hang on. Where is... There it is. He's like... He crouches so low. So here's his arm, right? And he holds the sword, like, up here. And it's literally like a block sword, to be honest. I mean, it's the NES, what are you gonna do? But his knee is right here. And his other knee is here. He's like squatting super low. Into a Mario monster. Yeah. I loved this game though. It was super tough. Not gonna lie. Definitely never beat it because every time you died, you had to start from the very beginning. And I mean the very beginning. Like, if you beat the Thieves Guild, good luck. You gotta get back to the Thieves Guild, go through the Thieves Guild, and then make it back to the Wizards Guild and everything. And the Wizards Guild had this jumping puzzle that the stones would just continue to fall, and you had to jump them all the way to the top of it. But if you missed the jump, or if you took too long to jump, you'd die. Wizards and Warriors 3 was great. I mean, if I ever... I don't know how I would stream it, actually. I was gonna say if I can ever get my mom to send me my NES, I'd stream it. But that has AV cables, it's not an HDMI. So I'd have to get like an adapter that would let me plug it into the capture card for my PC. I don't know. I would 100% try and stream that though. That'd be a rage game and a half, I swear. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm starting to get tired. I would need the adapter after I get the console, though. I don't think... I mean, I could probably try and find a ROM and just emulate it, like, on PC, but I'm always really sketched out by trying to get a ROM, like, in emulating games, because I worry about, like, downloading something sketch on my PC, you know? But I don't know. Maybe one day. We shall see. But as always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming by and chatting with me. It really does make my day. I hope Peak is a blast. I hope you have a great time. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you when I see you. Good night. Bye.